Motaz Azaiza, you smell great.
Thanks so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, photojournalist Motaz Azaiza is in the building. He's touring the country right now, fundraising for UNRWA, and it is a great honor to have you here. I'm very excited. We got you some snacks. You said you wanted some snacks.
Thank you.
Go ahead. I have some like American snacks that I want you to try as well, if you don't mind. But it's up to you. It's cool.
How it's good.
Okay. All right, Motaz. So how long have you been in the States?
Now it's like around 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I came before for like also another 2 weeks.
Okay. Cool. So for those of you who don't know, Motaz is a genocide survivor. He is a photojournalist. He is one of the most important voices across the board in humanizing the plight of the Palestinians throughout this entire process. And you're a hero. I have tremendous respect for you. I think what you've done is incredible.
Thanks
I'm gonna hype you up a little bit. I know that probably makes you feel a little uncomfortable, but Motaz was also one of the 100 most influential people of 2024, according to Time magazine. For 108 days, Motaz acted as the world's eyes and ears in his native Gaza. Armed with a camera and a flak jacket marked press, the 25-year-old Palestinian photographer spent nearly 4 months documenting life under Israeli bombardment. Right off the jump, before we get to your background, before we get to how you started as a photojournalist, I do want to talk about the role that I think you and Bizan and many others played in changing the dynamic in the way that I think the Western world views Palestinians as, because I'm Turkish, I'm Muslim. I grew up with a very different understanding, of course, to that in comparison to Americans, and in comparison to people in the Western world, in analyzing Israel as not necessarily the most moral state, nor a democratic state, but instead a colonial vestige, a settler colonial apartheid state. And a lot of people, I think, in the aftermath of Israel's incredibly violent Gaza incursion, which is a genocide, started recognizing that reality. But how do they recognize that reality? I think you guys played a big role in making people understand the reality by putting on, by showcasing all of the things that were going on, and by communicating that you were human. And I think that was very effectively, Israel had done a very good job of refusing to showcase that side. So thank you.
Thank you so much, man, for having me. Unfortunately, the world had to understand what is happening in our suffer on our plot when we lost like more than 50,000 people, and hundreds of thousands left Gaza. Hundreds of thousands are injured, and thousands also missed. So unfortunately, sacrificed. It discovered to the world the proto-occupation and what they are doing, but there are also like souls and people who passed. Maybe doesn't worth it to lose all these people, all these souls, just to make a point for the world that we are humans. Because even me, like coming to the country, going around, just to tell the world that we are humans, this is really desperate thing to do. But yeah, I had to do it.
Yeah, no, I totally understand where you're coming from. Sorry, I'm trying to also adjust your sound levels real quick and increase your microphone volume. So, how do you? Let's start off with your beginnings. You're very young. You're 25 years old.
Yeah,
I'm 33.
So old.
Yeah, I'm an old man. Damn it. Okay, you're tall as hell. Do you ball? No? You don't play basketball?
I used to play, but I'm like so huge, so I didn't find my shoe size in Gaza.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How big are your shoes?
15.
You're a size 15.
Yeah, so I
Damn, I'm 13. I was gonna give you my shoes if you wanted,
no,
but
you're paying for me, man. Like on the
yeah,
side, yeah.
shit, that's crazy. Okay, no, I know a bunch of ballers. I talked to Omar Hertz show,
Yeah.
those guys a lot, and Omar Balls, and I mean they're still in Gaza. So anyway, what I was gonna say is, how did you start? How did you choose to become a member of the press? Like what? How did your like what about your background says like you were like I wanna become a photojournalist?
Yeah, it's not my first time, to do this. And I used to cover wars and aggressions in Gaza years before. I used to be like a photographer who wanted to make beautiful pictures, capture the sense of the people, the daily life, because there was a lot of destruction in Gaza, but I wanted to be different. And it was hard, really hard to be different, and especially in an environment like Gaza, where you can't even make a plan for 2 days because something will happen, something will ruin all your plans. And like I tried my best to show the nice image from Gaza that the world doesn't know. But a lot of people, unfortunately, also like just know Gaza for wars, bombing, people losing their lives, not for like the beautiful life there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't also, to be honest, wasn't easy life or really beautiful, but we're trying always to make it looks beautiful because our resistance is in our existence. So yeah, and like I covered massacres in 2017. I got a shot in my left leg in 2018. I was a volunteer paramedic with the BRCS. 2019, some aggressions, I was like covering it. 2021 for 11 days, I was like a really big escalation after Sheikh Jarrah, and what was happening in Jerusalem. And then in 2023 in May, there was also 5 days of aggression. So I was like also documenting this. And yeah, that's
Okay.
genocide.
What is one aspect of living under the Israeli occupation that people don't necessarily know about or talk about that you think is unique?
Yeah, that everything you want to do is a struggle. Me as a photojournalist, I want to buy like a camera lens. I need to wait for 3-4 months. Then I need to pay like triple taxes for Israel. And this is just for me as like a photojournalist. And imagine the other stories of the people. If you want to start a business, if you want to travel, everything will suffer. You can't, me from Gaza, I can't go to the West Bank or Jerusalem. The people from West Bank can't come to Gaza. Also, they can't go to Jerusalem. So we don't have the freedom of movement in our lands. And if you want to go there, you need a permission from Israeli occupation. And you need to be like very sick. You're going to die. So maybe they can give you the permission. Sometimes they give you, sometimes not. Everything, it's under their control. And yeah, so you don't have your freedom in your land even.
Yeah. What part of Palestine is your family from originally?
I'm originally Gazan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
OG Gazan.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. So, I mean, everything you've talked about, everything you've spoken to is very heartbreaking. It's not necessarily, once again, it's not necessarily something that a lot of people were privy to, a lot of people were aware of, I think. And in your analysis of the situation, do you feel like something has changed in the last year, even in terms of the way that people have been mobilized in the Western world?
Yeah, when someone asks me where I'm from, I tell him like Palestine. He don't tell me, oh, Pakistan.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah,
because
true.
a lot of this thing happening to me before like this war. So maybe it's like a big shift. A new generation now knows better, and they know like the struggle of Palestinians. and a lot of people support now our right to resist the occupation, because everyone who's living under occupation, you have the right to resist the occupation in every means he can. So yeah, but we couldn't have the real support on the ground. So no army moved his tanks to support us as Palestinians fighting the occupation. No one entered Gaza to say, I will protect the civilians. Yeah, so in a way you feel that no one sees you as a human from outside, that you deserve like to protect you. And we've been like asking for international protection from the Israeli occupation for long years, but nobody did anything. So yeah, okay, we're doing our best just to maybe to survive, to prove to the world that we need your support to resist this occupation and to have our rights in our land.
Yeah. How do you foresee this going? Like, do you feel like something has changed in terms of the way that people view Israel now, in dare I say even contentious terms, where I believe that that the actions that Israel has taken post October 7 has genuinely dramatically altered, I think, like the continuation of the apartheid in the way that it does.
Yeah.
Do you have some semblance of hope in all of this darkness about potentially a trajectory change for Israel?
Yeah, maybe a lot of countries recognize Palestine as a country now, as a state, because there was a lot of countries didn't recognize Palestine as a state, and a lot of countries going to recognize Palestine as a state. A lot of people now know the truth of Israel as occupation, and a lot of people now understand that our war, our fight is not with like Jewish people, it's with Zionism, because there's a lot, thousands of Jewish people, maybe hundreds of thousands of Jewish people supporting us, because there's also a Palestinian Jewish people. So because there was like a really big misunderstand before this, because yeah, they're using the words like anti-Semitism to, to block you from doing what you're doing in your country. So yeah, we're raising awareness. I hope maybe there's a weak hope, because it's been like almost a year now, and nobody did anything. Watching people being massacred and like by live shows, 4K footage. And in every minute you see like people being killed, and people, okay, yeah, let's shout free Palestine. Thank you so much. We appreciate this, but we need actions. We don't need words. Yeah, because Israel doesn't get words. Israel get actions. They get funded by billions of dollars from the US, from the West, from weapons factory in the UK and everywhere, in Italy. So they get action. This is why they are like winning. This is why they are like killing people and nobody stopped them. But we need more actions. We don't want words. We don't want comments. We don't want likes. We don't want share. We need actions in the streets and everywhere you could.
What can people do to support Palestine right now in America, in the Western world in general? And the reason why I specifically talk about that, for those of you in the chat that don't understand, is because if you are not inside of the heart of empire, if you are not an American citizen, if you're not like a Western European, your assessment of the situation has always been, especially if you're Muslim, especially if you're from the global South, your assessment of the situation is that, oh, this is just more settler colonialism in the exact same ways that you might have even experienced. But obviously, the Western Hemisphere, specifically Western Europe and America, hold most of the cards in this equation and have been able to keep a lot of people oblivious to the reality of Israel and what Israel's actions are. This is why I specifically talk about that aspect of the equation. So, what can people do to support Palestine more effectively?
Everyone could do a thing from his place. I'm not here asking people to sacrifice their lives, but people in Gaza losing their lives for their home. So I saw before maybe 6-7 months there was American soldier who burned himself.
Aaron
Because,
Bushnell.
yeah, because what's happening. I'm not here asking people to kill themselves for us. No, we want you alive to support us. But he were a really human. He couldn't see what is happening and just keep watching.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for him for what happened to him. We respect him. We love him. I hope his soul may rest in peace. But there was also like a Canadian who traveled all the way to occupied lands, and he just shouted in front of Israeli soldiers that a free Palestine. They killed him. Yeah. The War Central Kitchen who were workers who were working in Gaza, a Polish, someone from the UK, Australian, yeah, so
British people.
Yeah, they are also got strike and killed in Gaza, and they know because they control the sky. They know what they are doing when Israel killed them. So yeah, they killed them on purpose, and nothing changed. Even if they will kill people, the white people, even if Israel will kill the white people in Gaza, want just to support the humans of Gaza.
Yeah.
Nothing will change because the injustice power is so evil and so big. So people should understand who are like controlling them around the world. Also about the boycott, it's not about like the drinks or the food. It's about the money you are like, you don't know. I don't like get mad from the people who, because sometimes you don't know when like they buy something. We are not like boycotting the brand, no, but it's about the brand, how the money, where it's gonna end. So people should now understand. Look, just like Google it.
BDS.
Yeah, just look what's happening around you. If you will not act for Palestine, just act for yourself. Know what you're doing. Know what's happening behind the scenes by your money, and how like what your kids are watching, what they are knowing from the world. So because okay, what's happening in Gaza now? I hear this from you. Yeah, you raise our awareness. We know we didn't know before, but yeah, but even the reason that raised your awareness, just he needs you. Need your support. I'm not really sure what to advise people to do because I don't know. I've been like locked under like a heavy besiege for like 18 years in Gaza. I didn't know how the world works. I'm now like out here just trying to raise awareness and to grab all the attention of the world with us because Gaza is now alone. And now is what's happening in Lebanon. They invaded Lebanon. And Israel is continuing what they are doing. Like nobody can stop them. Yeah. So yeah, we need your support in every mean you can.
Okay. Is there anything you want to specifically like? Is there anything that you feel hopeful about in all of this? Or does it? I mean, I know it's a hard thing to ask, especially considering do you still have family members in Gaza?
Yeah, all my family there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost around like 26 of my family, like 18 friends, but yeah, I still have more. I hope they survive this.
Yeah. But yeah, in all of this, I feel like Palestinians, like you said, your existence is resistance.
Yeah.
And Palestinian resilience has been something that is like truly eye-opening for a lot of people around the world, especially being able to exist under such brutal occupation. Is there like what are some of the aspects of this brutal occupation in terms of like something that maybe people have not considered? For example, like what was your childhood like? What kind of schools did you go to? Were you educated in an UNRWA school?
No, because I'm not a refugee, so I went to the government school. But yeah, now I support UNRWA in every way I can. I've been like for a school named Rodolf Falter. He's like German. He came to Gaza. He built a school, so he wanted to support education there. I finished my high school in Gaza. I went to Al Azhar University. in Gaza, which Israel destroyed all of it now. And I got English translation degree, so I can connect with the world by language. I use my skill in photography, and I merge it together so I can, do what I'm doing right now and the photography I'm doing. My child was about shortage in electricity and long days without electricity. Struggling to find things, let's say, because even like the child in Gaza is not only a child, he's like an old child. He's the one you have like a big responsibility in you, because like most of the families have there's the range of unemployment in Gaza is so big, like around 80% of people in Gaza are unemployed, and you can't travel easily. You can't, everything is with a struggle. Yeah, you can't get anything easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, and 2014, I lost my classmate. His name is Ala. Was just playing football, and artillery bombed his house, and he got killed. He was just 15 years old. Yeah, he just wanted to be like a soccer player. So it's about lose. It's about finding space to play in. It's about like just dreams that maybe Israel will like kill you before you make it. So yeah, it wasn't easy, and yeah, here we are.
What do you think about America after visiting this time around?
Oh,
what's your opinion?
That's really difficult to judge, because before I came to America, I was believing that everyone there is so evil. Like there's the monsters in the street. But I came here, there is a lot of really good hearts that they want to do more. But even their like official representative doesn't hear from them. Their government doesn't hear from them. So believe me, I'm not judging anyone. I have respect for the people who want to support and to do more, because I met I met a lot of like Jewish people here who want to support us. Like a lot of the white people who want to do more. They want to understand. But yeah, there's a lot of evil people, but at the same time, I don't want to forget that there's a really good people who are here. And I just like a word from a Palestinian from Gaza. The image of like Americans for the world is so bad. Yeah. So please work to enhance it, to make it better, because people think that they are all evil. People think that they like to kill people, to invade other countries. So please work on this to make a good image for your country, because you can do it. You can like stop supporting occupation. You can stop paying your taxes. So you're gonna send billions of dollars to Israel to kill civilians in a tents that they don't have even the power to find a water to drink.
Yeah. No, I get that. I understand that completely. Do you have you had some American food since you've been here?
Man, just the burgers here.
Do you like it?
I don't like burgers, but because my stomach hurts till now since I left, because shortage of food, so I don't want to get a lot of pain. I got like one burger. It was okay, but I spent like 2 hours in the toilet after it. So so I'm sorry, guys.
No, don't apologize. I'm not gonna lie. The kebabs here are not as good, unfortunately.
Nothing like home.
Yeah,
But there was like Yemeni food. There's some like Palestinian bakeries here. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying, to find something to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came from Gaza. There was like no food. I came here. There's a lot of food, but you can't eat it. So it's the same way.
No, that's something that I mean, I like the American food. I'm very Americanized in that regard. Even when I was growing up in Turkey, like I was a burger eater.
Yeah.
So I do miss Turkish food, obviously, every day. And I do eat Turkish food.
I miss the
pretty
Turkish
much.
Sweets. I like the sweets in Turkey.
Yeah. Well, there is some good baklava out here, for sure. There is like some places that I think they like ship it from Turkey. Yeah. But I feel like have you had a burrito yet?
Burrito.
It's like a wrap. They even do it like I think I guess like carnitas are very similar to shawarma.
I
even.
got some tacos.
Yeah, it's like a bigger taco, and it has like rice in it.
Okay,
It's crazy.
I'll try it.
You gotta have a breakfast burrito. It's gonna blow your mind. Wait, you're Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so no bacon, but
No bacon. Yeah.
no bacon. Everything else. Yeah. Okay, you can't have the carnitas. Yeah. You gotta do al pastor, and then we're gonna have you back to do a snack tier list
Yeah,
of like what made your stomach hurt the least out of everything that you had.
Like anything with oil, anything with like meat. Either sometimes the water makes my my
Al
stomach
pastor
hurt.
is pork. Sorry.
Okay.
No al pastor either.
Yeah.
My bad. What were you saying?
Like anything with oil. So I'm not sure. Everything that I eat here hurts. So
Yeah.
maybe the problem is with me. I'm sure because a lot of people eat food and they're good.
Well, I mean, yeah, you
getting
grew up in
fat
Gaza.
and-
I feel like your diet was very different than the average American diet.
Yeah, because like the diet in Gaza was different the last time because I lost around like 12 kilograms in less than 3 months. So yeah, it was different. But the food like in Gaza, it's really you find equality there. Yeah, our food is really special, and I hope everyone could like one day to try it in Gaza or Palestine, not just outside.
Do you watch anime?
No.
You don't watch anime? Morgan made me ask that question. She's over there.
Oh, Captain Man.
What do you-
Okay, anime. Okay, because no, not anymore. When I was young.
When you were young, you were.
Yeah.
Bro, you're still young. You're 25. What do you mean when I was young?
Like I'm 25, but no, I don't have time to anything now. I'm just, so there's no time for.
What about what about like American movies and stuff? Like you
Yeah,
I'm sure you
like
grew
I
up
used to,
watching them,
because
right?
I learned a lot of English through the movies, especially
Me
like
too.
the American movies. So yeah, like I'm now trying to watch Prison Break. I know it's so old. But,
Prison Break.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch it. Yeah,
You got to get up to date, man. You gotta watch like Breaking Bad or something.
I should, but it's like so too long, you know.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
too
it's
long.
a lot of stories and yeah,
Or
I need time.
Sopranos.
yeah, I need time.
Dude, there's so much. There's so much that I'll give you a list of
I
stuff
watched
to watch.
Matilda. Matilda was good.
Matilda?
Yeah,
What?
just like for an hour and
Yeah.
40
It's-
minutes, so it was good.
Yeah. Okay. So you played a little bit of basketball. You didn't play a lot of sports.
Yeah, I played volleyball. I played like soccer, but yeah, then my sports not like my type right now.
You're a singer.
No, not singer.
You're good at singing. What is your
No.
favorite song?
No, like I like the script, Imagine Dragons. Some Arabic music, but no, I'm not a good singer. Yeah, just sing when I'm under the shower. That's it.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm not a very good singer either, but I still do it every now and then.
Yeah.
What's your favorite soccer team?
Like I like the Spanish team, like Madrid. But yeah, when Ronaldo got out, I'm off. I don't follow any soccer news anymore.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, because I like the way the person plays, not. The
Oh,
whole
you're
team.
like me. I like LeBron.
Yeah,
I like LeBron more than I like the teams that he plays for. Like, I
Cristiano
don't
is
care.
like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a Ronaldo enjoyer. Have you met? Are you familiar with a content creator by the name of I Show Speed?
No, show speed. No.
No. Okay. He's a big Ronaldo fan,
Oh.
and he's also a big fan of
Oh
Palestine
wait, yeah,
as well.
yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Oh, so you have seen him?
Yeah, he's always screaming, you know.
Yeah, he's always screaming. He's always going free Palestine.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's cool. It's cool that you know Speed. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
He's also a streamer like myself. But I mean, he's a little bit crazier than me. He's a lot younger. So, that's cool that you know that. So you're also, by the way, chat, if you want to donate to UNRWA, there's a link that you can donate to as well. Let's talk about UNRWA for a second.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know, like, a lot of people are just fed whatever the media is telling them.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, my dog is my groomer just brought my dog in right at this very moment. No, don't worry about it. Do you like dogs?
Not very much.
Not very much. Okay, we won't bring the dog in. No, this is a big old dog.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I wish he don't want me to play with his belly. So yeah, stay around. That's fine.
Oh no, she's very friendly. That's not a problem. But hold on, Morgan. You want to take over here for a second while I handle this?
We are here in California on a tour. It's called Gaza Through My Lens, where we're taking Motaz around to different cities in the U.S. We started in Houston. Before that, we did our major Gaza 5K. It's a walk run for mental health in Dallas. We raised $500,000 for mental health. And then we moved on to Houston to do 2 speaking events there. We did one in Anaheim yesterday. 2,000 of you showed up, so thank you. We have another event tonight. Then we're headed to New York City for a couple events, and we'll close out in D.C., where Motaz has the opportunity to really share his story and Gaza through his lens and help people understand, what it's like through the lens of one person, although he represents millions. So, Motaz, how has the tour been for you so far? And do you want to say anything about our fundraising efforts?
Yeah, flying is really bad. Yeah, but it was meeting a lot of people who want to do more and support. And I'm happy that I'm raising awareness also about the role of UNRWA, because it's like a government on the ground, but not government. It's an NGO that provide people food aid, medical support, educational support. So they are really doing a big work on the ground. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So
this is why I choose to continue and support them, because even me, in December, I got some food aid from them for myself, for my family. So and Israel trying to shut it down because it's the only organization that recognizes the right of return for Palestinian refugees. So this is why I'm supporting them very well.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hasan, you want to get back on in here?
Sure.
So I was going to mention real brief that UNRWA is providing it's the backbone of humanitarian assistance in Gaza. It's providing 60% of the aid. When you're donating through this fundraiser that we got going on right now through Tiltify, you are providing that support. And the American people have really stepped up since the U.S. government defunded earlier this year. And so we've been able to give $50 million from people like all of you here on this stream and all around the world to provide for this assistance, which is saving lives in Gaza. I've had the chance to go 6 times myself. That's super rare for a Palestinian American, and we'd love to tell you more about it. But just check out our work at UNRWA USA, UNRWA USA. You'll see more from Motaz. Sorry that our events are sold out. We'll be posting clips and kind of vlog from the whole tour so you can get a sense of what we're doing. But we need you to engage with us from wherever you are in the world to make sure that we can show more Palestine refugees that Americans care. So we really so thankful for the platform. I'm seeing the comments, they're going nuts. These comments are crazy. How do we keep up with this? I got to pass the mic to our real host. Thank you. Shout out to Shash. Sharia, I know you're a big Hasanabi fan, so thank you for being here, y'all.
Thank you, Layla.
I have a bunch of diet sodas and stuff if you want to try it.
Yeah, but when I'm traveling, my stomach keep hurts. So whenever, it's real bad.
I feel like this would take you out. Dr. Pepper cream soda, 0 sugar. It's like a diet. Oh, by the way, that's my dog. That's Kaya right there.
Hi.
She's very friendly. She's a puppy, but she's pretty big. So
this is a puppy.
Yeah, she's a puppy. Yeah.
Well, she's taller than me, man.
She's a big girl. She's like 40 kilos, I think, or maybe a little bit over that. But anyway, the reason why I brought up UNRWA, aside from the fact that there are people here from UNRWA, is that it is the backbone of Palestinian society. It operates in a similar way to how World Central Kitchen operates, in the way that when World Central Kitchen goes to different places, they will hire people. They will hire the local population and go to local kitchens and source the food products from local kitchens. And UNRWA operates in a similar capacity and has been operating in a similar capacity for a very long time in terms of the 13,000 people, right? I believe. 13,000 people just in Gaza. Yeah, just in across all of the fields. How many people across all fields? 30,000 Palestinians, mostly working in Lebanon, Jordan, Syria, West Bank. 30,000 Palestinians working across the entire region, 13,000 people just in Gaza alone,
Yeah.
from schools to every aspect of like Palestinian life. So when Israel, which has been very invested in like trying to shut down the funding of UNRWA and remove UNRWA's legitimacy for a multitude of different reasons, like when they were able to successfully do that by just straight up lying, and the American government following through on that, it was yet another, in my opinion, yet another blow, and yet another way to increase the hurt that it was causing to the Palestinian population. But yeah, we have a direct donation, not even the Tiltify link. They put the unrwausa.org/donate link on there. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Can you plug UNRWA USA, the tax deductible entity USA at the end of it?
Yeah, that's the one. unrwausa.org/donate.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any other? Yeah, I just swapped the Tiltify now. Okay. Does he have a photograph he would most like to share with us? Do you have a photo that you want to show everybody? Like, what's your?
And there's a lot of photos and a lot of stories, but yeah, if you can,
I can pull it over here as well.
go like to my Instagram maybe.
All right, let's do it.
Let's talk about some stories of the people.
Do you smoke?
No.
No.
Yeah.
You drink? Oh, you don't drink.
I don't drink.
good
I don't
Muslim.
smoke.
Unlike me,
I'm trying to be a good Muslim. So.
I'm a bad Muslim.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that you want to talk about here?
Oh yeah, go down. Because yeah, here it is. This one.
This one?
No. Yeah, this one maybe.
Wait, I don't.
That's a graphic, yeah.
The problem is like on Twitch,
you'll be banned or what?
I can't show a lot of the photos.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, that are graphic.
Okay, go down and find something else maybe, but most of it is graphic.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah.
You remember Rashida Tlaib?
Yeah.
She's wonderful. I love her.
She's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, I was giving her notes for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, go down. You'll find more. Maybe we can talk about it. Yeah, because most of it is graphics, but there's something on Time magazine. If you will show it, is for a girl under the rubble, or like the people I lost, or so yeah. There's a lot. We can't just pick.
Is there any in particular that you want to show from here?
Maybe I go down a little bit. Here. Just like this, maybe video, or should we?
This video right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like this video, like for a mother, she's like grabbing her two children, like the baby's thing, and for more than 18 kilometers she was walking and she passed from like an Israeli checkpoint, and yeah, she just kept grabbing them and pulling them till like more than 18 kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah. So she had like all her home in her bags because she left her home. And yeah, as you can see, the video like explains itself.
It's crazy. It's 11 miles for Americans. There's a photojournalist in the chat that says, I'm a photojournalist covering protests in Michigan. What advice does Motaz have for other ways journalists can cover the genocide's effects in the U.S.?
Yeah, you can push in your government to send you to Gaza so you can work there on the ground, show the truth. Because yeah, if the government give Israel billions of dollars, at least let Israel allow the U.S. journalists to go to Gaza to cover. And they should not kill you there. So that's what I believe, man. But thank for everything you do.
Yeah. Is one of your photos was the Times top 10 photos of 2023?
Yeah.
Here, we'll show that one. This is a young girl stuck under her house in the rubble. This is your photo.
Yeah, this is my photo. I used my camera to find her. I used like the slow shutter speed, the camera, so I can have more light and find her because they couldn't find her. She was screaming, but no one knows where is she. So yeah, thanks for the technology.
Yeah. The link is broken to donate. Why? What's going on? What's wrong with the link, chat? Hold on, let me see. Is it not working? Is the Tiltify link not working?
It's the direct link. Can you open the door? Another person from you and I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, unlocked it. Door's open. Okay. People are saying it works fine. Disconnect account, cannot correctly make live changes. What? Okay. I'm a photo editor at the New York Times. I'm wondering if Motaz could share with us the damage the media narrative around Gaza has caused and how us as photographers and reporters can do better to cover the story.
Not sure, because like New York Times, maybe sometimes I I see some points on them, but they're also trying to catch up to show more. Yeah, like even like once of time CNN showed like videos of young children were just playing and Israeli drone killed them, and they showed it for even it was graphics, but they, you know, sometimes you just like show it to get more views and to make people satisfied about them, to not keep attacking them. Then they don't post anything, they go back to be on the Israeli side. So I hope they're just not manipulating with this, because this is our people's life. And yeah, if anyone think he's a human, I don't think he should like do this to other people, to use their suffer enough just to get more views or likes or shares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you actually brought up something that I talk about quite frequently, which is that the media,
Yeah.
not like the theory, it has the theoretical responsibility of like showing the truth, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. But the real responsibility, the real goal of the media overall, in my opinion, in America especially, is to create an air of objectivity.
Yeah.
So they can come across as legitimate, so they can, in more nefarious ways, lie when they need to.
Yeah.
Right. And that is the way I see it for the most part. And I think you kind of brought that up when you said like sometimes they do show the truth.
Yeah.
And I think as a Palestinian, do you feel like they are potentially showing the truth in an effort to maintain that legitimacy because people are yelling at them?
Yeah, exactly. This
so
is what
that they can continue being like, you know, so they can continue using passive voice whenever they talk about like Israel striking densely populated civilian areas.
That is what's really happening. This is what I believe is happening for myself personally. This is what I believe in.
Yeah. And there are, by the way, chatters, yes, this is something that I repeat all the time. There are great journalists out there, even in the New York Times as well. It's not entirely in their hands, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Whenever they want to cover a story in a particular manner, there is still obviously going to be editorial control that shuts it down. Are you familiar with Ta-Nehisi Coates? Ta-Nehisi Coates.
No.
So
actually.
he's a liberal journalist. He actually even worked for The Atlantic, which is the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic is the Israeli prison guard, former Israeli prison guard. And he had written extensively about, in the past, reparations and had used Israel as a successful example of how Germany paid reparations to Israel in the creation of the Israeli state in the aftermath of the Holocaust. But then Ta-Nehisi Coates actually went to the West Bank and saw for himself what the situation looked like. And as an adult in his 30s, he went there and he was shocked by the realities. And now, as a very famous journalist and a writer, he has now basically made it his life's mission to correct the record on that, and has apologized profusely time and time again for the role that he found himself playing about, you know, legitimizing this apartheid state. And it's really interesting watching his reception originally that was very positive, like broadly very popular reception, change almost overnight as soon as he started saying that saying the truth that Israel is an apartheid state.
Yeah, now look, like what happened in Iraq after millions of people got killed, and now then they couldn't fire like any mass destruction missiles, and then Donald Trump showed and he said there was no mass destruction weapons there. Now, like, but no one even sued, like what his name even
George W. Bush.
yeah, about what he did there. So yeah, the same for Tony. Okay, thanks for going and discovering the truth by himself, but also others can go. Everyone can go there and discover and see the truth on the ground. But they just don't want to sacrifice some time in airplane to go and see the truth. If you just like don't believe media, go by yourself there and see. Like others, there are a lot of people went there and saw the truth. But the problem is with the one even who goes there and stays on his right, who's like what he believes in, and he like continues to support Israel and occupying every land in Palestine, stealing more lands, making new settlements, and not allowing us to move even in our lands. So me as a Palestinian, I need like a permission to move in my country, and I can't get. Yeah. So it's a lot. People can understand, people can see, people can know. So if they want, they can find out. Yeah, it's come from themselves, not me who just going around running towards the people. Yeah, please come and see and understand. No.
Yeah. Is there anything that we missed that you want to talk about? Because I know you got a busy day today ahead of you. You're gonna be doing a little bit of traveling.
They are just. I want people to know that there's a really amazing people in Gaza and in Palestine. They deserve a better life, and hopefully you can help us as a youth. I'm not gonna say just like Israel killing women, children, elders. No. Also, I want to say that Israel killing youth, the Palestinian youth. So yeah, I want your support for Palestinian youth, and our life is just not like a tent. This is not our lives, and we didn't used to that. I will never used to that. Yeah, we had nice houses and nice cars, and we eat the best food, have the nicest coast ever, have a nice sea, but Israel is not allowing us to find our way to live just a normal life like anyone else. And whenever we don't have peace, no one will have peace. Believe me, we'll keep pissing you off till you support us to have peace and to get our rights in our land. Yeah, that's it. We're not tourists. We just want peace, and Palestinians doesn't have peace. No one should have peace. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Motaz, for
Thanks so much, man.
coming on. This was wonderful. Let's take a photo side by side so people can know how tall you are.
Okay.
It's crazy, but we'll do it over there. All right, everybody. I'll be back in 1 second. Someone said thank you, Motaz, for visiting Belfast and Derry.
Oh, yeah.
You went to Ireland.
Yeah, they're so amazing, and
you're like Ireland more than America, I suspect.
Yeah, so people nice, like but in these circumstances I can't find any way that suits me. I just want to go back to Gaza. Yeah, just want to go back.
Yeah.